Okay, here you go, folks. I'm your host. First of all, damn it, if you don't know that, I probably shouldn't do that, should I, Destiny? I mean, that's really not a welcoming, warm opening for viewers, right? Damn it, are you here? And I'm your host. I probably should back off that. She's not saying a word on that. She says, I'll stay away from that. 824fyntv.com. I'm your host, damn it. 706-889-9700. Chief at FetcherNews.com. Somebody said the other day their favorite line that every once in a while when I get worked up is I say, what the hell's wrong with you damn people? So I just threw it out there. There's a social media way. Now, since I have all this holiday spirit that you've just witnessed, right, Destiny, that was Christmas spirit, right? I'm not the damn Grinch or nothing, and I'm going to prove it. And I'm not the Grinch that stole Christmas. You know, if you guys are out there and you think I'm grouchy, I'm going to cover this right now. If you think I'm grouchy, I'm the most lovable grouch you've ever met. I promise that. Now, Destiny, are you ready? What the hell? Can I get a yes or no? Well, so enthusiastic. Now, this cup on the counter here. Give me number 41. This is my new coffee cup, FYN News, Sports TV, FetcherNews.com. I'm loving it. I'm loving this cup. Now go to 42. Graphic Expressions. I got to give them a shout out. They're in Blue Ridge. They do an amazing job. So they made my cup. Back to 41. I'm ordering 20 of these today. As soon as the show goes off, boom, 10:01, I'm ordering 20 of these coffee cups today. 20. Well, it may come in a 24 pack. We'll see. And the first 20 people that text me, put up the number right there, 706-889-97. Not till tomorrow. Don't start today. The first 20 people that text me will get this coffee cup free. Shipping, handling, everything. I feel like I'm doing one of those Saturday shows. Shipping, handling included. All right, go back to this. All right, I love this audience. I love you people out there. I only got the wallet for 20, okay? Next year, maybe I can give 40 away. But right now, 20 is going to be the max. And that's my Christmas present to you. Starting tomorrow morning, we will put it out. I want this graphic, the cup. I want everything. First 20 people to text me at 706-889-9700 starting tomorrow morning will get one of these cups. I love them so much with our new logo. You see on the bottom there, FYN TV. That's our big logo, FetcherNews.com, FYN. News, sports, and TV. Love it. So, all right, let's get past that. Now, we are painting a picture of the impeachment. This is the biggest question. And let me get this little part out of the way. The biggest question on the internet yesterday, or maybe the biggest question to, yes, there has to be other people out there like me. The question we were asking, the question that was asked by other show hosts out there yesterday, the question that was asked by social media. Social media blew up on this yesterday, okay? Was this. Number 40. Nikki Haley, former ambassador to the United Nations, okay, said that Kelly, former chief of staff, and Rex Tillerson, okay, former secretary of state, took her in a room, maybe, I'm not quoting, took her in a room, it said, you must come with us. We must take him down. We've got to save the country. Are you in? Now, this is a book reference from Nikki Haley, a book reference, okay? And she said, why? No, I'm not in. If you feel some of these things the president is doing is a concern, For the country, you need to go talk to him, not me. I'm not in. So we have Kelly, former chief of staff, statement, if getting information on both sides of the subject and giving the president all the information necessary to make a decision, an informed decision, then consider me guilty. That was his take. Tillerson waited a little longer. But the number one question that came up to everybody yesterday was number one. We heard this everywhere yesterday that she said no. I did not take up with them on their attempt to try to take down the president from inside his cabinet level. I didn't get involved. So Sebastian Gorka, and why didn't, this is what it says, you can't see it at home, why didn't Nikki Haley tell president about Tillerson and Kelly's subversion? All right? Why didn't she tell the president? Did she tell the president? Did she go and tell the president? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to step out there as a business owner, okay? And I'm going to say, when I find out something, all right, let's say, somebody does something here at FYN and I don't know about it, but, for good reason, they leave the company. And then people start coming to me and saying, well, they did this and they did that. Why didn't you tell me they did this and that? Right? Why didn't you tell me? I tell our staff all the time, we're not in high school. It's not narking. We're running a business, not just us, all business owners. We're running a business. And, we need to be headed in the right direction and working to grow our business which helps employees and others, right? So when we do that, right? When we do that, we say, well, why didn't you tell us this was happening? So the number one question that went around yesterday in circles that I look at is, did Nikki Haley tell the president? Now, I would like to see the president of the United States, if he did, I missed it, I will see it later, say, yes, Nikki did come to me. Because this is some deep state SH asterisk, okay? Really bad. If you've got the chief of staff of the president of the United States trying to undermine the president and the Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, which we knew was trying to undermine the president, okay? And then you have Nikki Haley answering Gorka right there, I did. Thank you for your interest. So Haley says she told, this was big news everywhere on all the networks yesterday. Did Nikki Haley tell the president of the United States about what Tillerson? So let me go to this. This is from The Hill. This is from The Hill. Where'd that picture go? Leave that up. This is from The Hill. Nikki Haley responds to Gorka, I did tell Trump of concerns about Kelly and Tillerson. Okay? Former ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, fired back at Sebastian Gorka, a former White House staffer, on Monday after Gorka accused Haley of not informing President Trump of the two cabinet officials had approached her about undermining the president. Gorka, who left the White House in August of 2017, questioned on Twitter why Haley didn't tell the president about Tillerson and Kelly's subversion, referring to Haley's claim that former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and White House Chief of Staff John Kelly had asked her to join them in working around Trump to curb decisions that saw as unwise. Okay. In a tweet, Haley responded, I did. Thank you for your interest. Now, here's my point with Nikki Haley, okay? She's selling a book. She goes on TV to sell the book and says the President of the United States was being undermined by the Secretary of State and his Chief of Staff. Now, I don't want to pick and choose, okay? But you have your Chief of Staff and your Secretary of State. Those are in your top three, your Department of Justice, Attorney General. But those are right in top 3 or 4 cabinet positions. I mean, those are the top. Foreign Affairs, okay, Chief of Staff. Because a good Chief of Staff, everything under the sun is run by a good Chief of Staff, okay, or they're in the loop. And I know there's reporting Mick Mulvaney's not in the loop. But that being said, there's a problem with the answer being I did if the answer's not written in the book. If the claim is in the book, I don't know. I've not read the book. I don't know that I will, maybe. But if this claim is in the book and it's not followed by the chapter of the day she went to the President of the United States to tell, or after the claim in the chapter doesn't describe when she went to the President of the United States to tell, that I did, see on the bottom, I did, thank you, just not enough. Now, there's all kinds of articles out there. CBS News, Nikki Haley was asked by cabinet members Rex Tillerson to take sides. Washington Post, Nikki Haley says top Trump. Let me go to, let's go to number 2. Here is Rex Tillerson. Those of you that watch the show know when the president was picking, when he was picking his cabinet, when Tillerson came up, I had an issue with it. You remember that. I know you do out there. So anyhow, Tillerson denies, okay, in the Dallas Morning News, leave Tillerson up there, Rex Tillerson denies Nikki Haley's claim that he sought to undermine Trump's agenda. All right. Former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is disputing a claim by Nikki Haley, the former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, that he sought to subvert President Donald Trump's agenda in any effort to save the country. Tillerson, a former ExxonMobil chief executive, told media outlets on Monday that during his tenure as America's top diplomat, at no time did I nor to my direct knowledge did anyone else serving along with me take an action to undermine the president. So let me go here, and then I want to wrap this up because obviously something smells here and something is a lie. And I know all of the talk around the internet that Haley is trying to position herself if Pence needs to leave the ticket. But let's go to number 40. This is Nikki Haley. Let me just wrap this up right here. Nikki Haley, okay, former United Nations ambassador, did well when she was with the United Nations ambassador for this country. I a little skeptical of her as governor of South Carolina. I have my reasons. She left and resigned as ambassador to the United Nations. Like to know a little more why. She claims that former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, okay, and former Chief of Staff John Kelly pulled her aside and asked her to join them in their efforts to save the country against Trump's agenda, the President of the United States. She claims in an interview and I guess in her book that this took place. And she told them, no, I'm not going to participate in undermining the President of the United States, trying to play the role of a Trump supporter, and I'm here to help Trump get elected, all of the questions she asked in 2020. the president reelected. Okay? The president has give a little boost to her book by a tweet or something saying, go, Nikki, go, with the tweet on the book. All right? Now, the other thing with her is, did she write in the book what she did with that information that day? Because Tillerson says it didn't happen, and Kelly says if anybody is talking about me getting all the information from all sides on all issues, okay, then I'm guilty as charged. What's Nikki Haley up to? I want to know. Why is she doing this now? Is she trying to get herself positioned for 2024? Is she trying to subvert Mike Pence and push him off the ticket? A lot going on in the tea leaves. I'm your host, BKP. We'll take a break, and we're going to come back and preview impeachment. Okay? Talk a little bit about that. Take us to